It's another video from Ozzy's Robot. Brought to you by the Banana Collection.
Boop-a-doodly-doo, bam-bam, ba-ba-ba-ba. Hey everyone, welcome back and come on in. It's that amazing time of the day where you see the most clever creations by post-war Japanese craftsmen and engineers and artists. They're called space toys and robots and other wonderful tin toys. Andrew, do we got to rush this one?
A little bit.
Okay, so I got to rush because we have a tour that's coming in any minute, and I wanted to get this out of the way. So anyway, before we get rolling, kick back, grab your steaming, delicious cup of coffee. Andrew, what kind of coffee are you having?
I'm having a Monster Java.
Monster Java. Are you done with it? Let's see the can. Is it gone?
Let me just show you this one.
Let's see his coffee. I am having... Anyone go to The Loop? Man, they make awesome hamburgers at The Loop. And he's having Java Monster. Oh, I bet this has a ton of caffeine.
It doesn't taste like it that much. Only has 200.
Anyway, if you're comfortably ensconced in your lazy boy, now focus, pay attention, as we take the challenge, the space challenge. You opening your second? Oh, jeez Louise. I thought I said don't do
What am I
that.
going to say after this tour,
Oh
man?
my God. Anyway, let's do a quick riddle. You bought me dinner but never eat me. What am I?
You bought me dinner?
You bought me for dinner but never eat me. What am I? Good looking robot.
The date?
No comment on that.
Oh, yeah.
A fork? I don't know. The answer is cutlery. I guess that was right. That was right. I had it. Anyway, so I was sort of, I'm not, I like this toy, but I like the box more. So I've had a zillion opportunities to buy one, and I never did just because the toy is just too big for me, and it's got these big plastic things. But, Andrew, you're, here, move, scooch to the mic so they can hear you. What does this look like to you?
It looks like fireworks.
No, I mean the whole toy.
Oh, the whole toy?
And think of a movie that you saw as a kid.
Star Wars?
But what specifically? What?
The A-Wing?
Not the A-Wing. One of the George Lucas prequels, if you will.
The speeder bike? The racer bike from...
No. Well, I don't know. I think it's the pod racer.
Yeah, that is the racer thing.
Well, the speeder bike's not the pod racer.
Well, I meant the pod racer.
Well, okay, well, the speeder bike's different. So, anyway, I think it looks a lot like the pod racer. And you guys in the comments could let me know. But, so here's the thing. This is 1960s. I think it looks a lot like the pod racer. And again, my contention is these people, like Lucas, I'm not going to say stole a lot of ideas, but I think they cribbed a lot of ideas from stuff like this. I mean, the pod racer has these pontoons, if I remember correctly. And geez Louise, look at this thing. We're going to look at the box. It looks like they're friggin' racing. This one happens to be racing on the water. This is a good looking box. This is the only reason I bought this toy, by the way, and it's by ATD. Very colorful, cool box. Great illustration here. It's like, man, this guy's really like, he's enjoying life racing on the lake. And I guess this must be, maybe it's a water toy. I bet you these pods are meant to float. And I guess it could fly and then land on the lake. Sort of like a, what do you call those planes that land on the water?
I know what you're talking about. Everyone does. They have like the surfboard looking thing on the bottom.
Yeah. Like not how could we space out on this? But anyway, so that's your
I don't
mechanical.
think I ever knew the name of those planes. I just know it's
Seaplanes. Yeah, this is totally a sort of like that because they're actually taking off. If you see here, look at it. This is a beautiful illustration. Man, this would make a beautiful poster. Wow, and they use different art for all this stuff. Here he is. He can even land on the surface, the hard surface, the mechanical space challenger, and it's A-13144. ATD had some cool stuff, man. That is a spectacular scene. This whole box, I mean, it makes the toy absolutely cool. So maybe that's why it's plastic. I love this little, I don't know, laboratory, sort of like futuristic city. Kind of like probably what Elon Musk wants to do in Mars, his Mars colony. So then you look at the toy here, and it's, here's the cool tin part. Got a nice tin body. I don't know what the heck this thing is. Well, it's a steering wheel. You know, it's funny. They make this stuff like it's supposed to be the future. Right? He's got like a round steering wheel like it came out of a 1950s car, right? They couldn't think beyond, look at it, it's got analog gauges, right? I mean, they didn't think of the digital dashboards when you think about it back then. They weren't thinking of self-driving or just hit a button, which is surprising for the 60s, right? You'd think they would actually be more futuristic. And this actually, if you look back, this looks like a grill from the 1930s cars. So, you know, it's funny. It's like retro futurism really is what it is. And then the funny thing is, though, this head is like giant. It looks like a bobblehead on here. I don't know that they use this on anything else. If any of you toy historians, and that's what you should be, a toy historian with your history degree. But anyway, if you...
I'm a history historian. I'm not a toy historian.
And here's the floaty pods, and even your paddles, if you will. They're not wheels, they're paddles. So I guess this was meant to be in the water. So I have no idea if it's gonna work, but that's your toy. And let's just wind it up. Where's the keys? Over here. Let's keep it on the off position. I don't think it's gonna do anything because it's probably gonna spin underneath here. Yep. See that? I'll do it one more time because you're not paying attention. So as I suspected, this is totally water toy. And it's funny the way, I'll show you the bottom. I'll do this 3 times. So the bottom looks like this. These paddles would propel you in the water. And one last time I will show you the head, because the head movement is pretty cool. It's like, where am I looking? And that's it. That's a simple, brief look at your lovely mechanical space challenger. If you have the toy, let me know. I'd be curious how many people actually have this. It's a very cool toy. Like I said, it takes up a lot of real estate, so I don't know where the heck, if anywhere, I'm going to display it. It might end up back in the box. If you like it, please thumb up the video. As always, I appreciate your time. Don't forget to subscribe. And with that, thank you, my friends, and I will talk to you later.